Gold and silver both have started the day on a slight bullish note, and at the same time I can see both getting the resistance at critical levels at 1930 and 2320 levels. So what to expect throughout this day, which position you should take in order to profit, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. This is a great inspiration motivation for me to deliver twice a day analysis. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that as well. And yes, do press the bell icon in order to get notifications. At the same time, you can join my free Telegram channel to get the live updates. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Look at the hourly charts of gold. See prices divergent from the moving average, converged here, created a base here at 1924-22 levels, and then retraced again. So now getting the resistance at critical levels 1930. 1930 is definitely a good resistance for today. Once you see it staying above 1932, I am keeping a little space there. Yes, above 1932 you can buy, but then 1936 and 1940 are two critical levels. Beyond 1940, definitely bullish momentum may prevail there. But right now it is getting a stronger resistance on the upside. Prices are also divergent. So let moving average also to come up. Prices might converge here, and then we'll see which direction it wants to take. Look at 50 and 100 period moving average. This has also crossed over bullish sign here. The stochastic is overbought. MACD is also flat and it is at slightly higher levels here. So we have to be watchful. It does not mean that it cannot rise further. It can. However, right now it is at a slightly higher levels. RSI near to top. Coming to 2 hour. Now look at 2 hour chart. See higher lows here, higher highs here. It is trying to stay in this zone. Not willing to break below 1928 levels. That is what we can sense here. Let's see if it is continues within the channel. Price to consolidate here and then gives a breakout or a breakdown on the downside. Right now it is very much staying flat with a slight bullish note, because see, drop, retracement, double top is what you can see. So if it stays within the double top levels, possibly there could be a down move, but right now it is very much staying bullish. And if you look at the moving averages, see now has started to cross over and are looking upwards. This is a good sign for the bulls. Also at the same time, prices are divergent from the moving averages, which is right now sitting at around 20 and 18 levels. So this zone is going to remain critical. 1920, 1915 levels are going to remain critical for gold for today. If it breaks below this zone, more bearishness may prevail. Stochastic rising, MACD is bullish here, trying to trade with a divergence, and it can continue here on the upside as well. However, it has seen a good long streak. Let's see if it converges and crosses over on the downside. RSI very near to overbought zone. Coming to 3 hour chart. Likewise on the 3 hour charts, 1922 is the base it has created here. Look at moving averages on the 3 hour chart, just crossed over, trading with divergence. This is a bullish sign here for gold, but at the same time prices are too much divergent from the moving average, and hence we have to wait for either the moving averages to cross up, prices to converge, and then we will see which direction it wants to take. Right now it is still very much trading with a modest bullish bias. Yes, it has got a greater resistance at 1930 levels, because see, right now what we can see here, lower highs are seen. However, on the 2 hour charts, still there is bullishness. I will definitely observe how it behaves at around 1930-32 levels. Staying beyond 32, certainly the bullish momentum will increase. And then we can look forward to 35.5, 36 levels as the first target, 1940 as the next. Stochastic rising, MACD is divergent, MACD is bullish, looking upwards here. You can see long movement here, and it can continue. RSI looking upwards. Coming to 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour chart, see these retracement candles are very important. You can see body size getting diminished, then a reversal sign, and then this two bullish candles here in succession. Also, if you look at these candles, you will find lower highs. This candle tried to breach out. However, on the upside, there are greater resistances at 1930 level. Thus, you have to remain watchful, careful. Here on the downside, 24-22 levels are certainly going to remain critical. Look at moving averages. They started to converge on the verge of a crossover here. Yes, 19, 20, 22, 25. Very good support levels. 18 also as well. The stochastic is again looking upwards. MACD is divergent. MACD is bullish. MACD has got further scopes here. We have seen here earlier double bottom and then the rise. So it can extend the momentum here. It can extend the rise here. RSI very near to top. Coming to the Look at daily chart. See, this is why 1932 is important. One, two, three, four, and today is fifth. So five candles in succession is trying to move beyond 1932. We have to remain watchful. See, uh, right now, what you can see here, if you divide this into two half, almost symmetrical. This is done, and then minor retracement here before looking forward to rise. So this is also very much possible. Yes, it has achieved the highs if it stays below 1924-22 zone, because the 20 period moving average is going to remain critical. Right now all three are staying bearish, laying one over each other. Below 1922 is where more bearishness may prevail. Then 1918-1915 zone will come into picture. Stochastic looking upwards. MACD has crossed over here. See, MACD has crossed over. This is staying bullish. This is trading with minor divergence. So possibly it can continue, because see, this crossover has come at a zero level, sub-zero level. So it has a scope for it to continue with the upward move. RSI rising. Looking at in between 1922 and 1932, do not try to take any position. Those who want to risk a little can initiate a sell entry at around 1924-25 levels, but these are very, very good support levels. Hence, we have to remain cautious, and this is going to be a little riskier. Yes, below 1922 is where the bearishness is going to prevail, but then also 1918-1915 zone is going to remain a very, very good support. We are tracking these levels since long, and hence you have to be watchful. At the same time, on the upside, 1930-32 zone is going to remain critical on the upside. Beyond this, we can see bullish momentum increasing, and then 1936-40 levels should get achieved. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. 26th batch is going to start on first week of October. Limited seats are available, and it is purely on the first come first serve basis. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's have a look at. Likewise, with the silver prices divergent from the moving average have converged here, taking the support, now looking upwards. Consolidation right now going on here. Once it stays beyond 2320, when I say 2320, this price has to be staying above 2320. You can look forward to 2330, and see, as long as 2360 is achievable, definitely, but these are going to be greater resistances on the upside. 2350-60 zone is the next milestone which I'll be looking forward to if it stays above 2330 levels. Also, if you look at, see, it has created a very good support here at 2310, 2310, 2305, $23 level. So these are greater supports. As long as 23 is respected, we should not treat silver as bearish as of now. Stochastic near to overbought zone. MACD is bearish here, and it is willing to converge crossover, but right now you can see there is lot much of scope, and it can diverge on the downside. So we have to be watchful. RSI comfortable here, neither overbought nor over. On the 2-hour chart, see, moving averages crossing over here, trading with divergence, trading with bullishness, signs of bullishness here. Yes, $23 levels, greater support, 2310, then very strong support. So this zone is definitely going to remain critical for silver to pass by. If it breaches below 2295 zone, yes, you can again stay short for 2280 levels, 2270 levels. At the same time, on the upside, I will look forward for it to breach beyond 2320, where a good buying position can be taken, but then 2330 it needs to stay, because see, I am just cautious of double top levels. If it stays above double top levels, certainly bullish momentum may prevail. At the same time, look at higher lows are seen. See, higher lows are also always remain important. This suggests that there is an upward trend. Stochastic rising, MACD is in green, trying to converge a bit. Also, if you look at, see, first wave, I will look forward, if it tries to converge, it can yield a red wave here. So this cycle is complete, and if it crosses over, this cycle may also try to complete despite staying in the bullish zone. RSI flat. Coming to 3-hour charts, look at 3-hour chart. See, bullishness is there, but on the upside the resistance is very strong. After the reversal sign, we have seen 3 greener candles. Yes, it is trying to consolidate. 23 is a good support for the day. Moving average is looking upwards, staying bullish. Resistance there on the upside. So at least between 23 and 2320, we should not try to initiate any position in silver. Stochastic rising, MACD is bullish. RSI is almost staying flat. Coming to 4-hour charts. Now on the 4-hour charts, see, again I'm saying higher lows are always a very important sign, because this suggests that there is bullishness. At the same time, look at lower highs. So this is a zone of consolidation after this good bullish move here. Now look at this, what I'm trying to say. after creating the base here at 2240, it is just creating a flag here. So once it gives a breakout above 2330 levels, certainly you can say that the bulls are back in silver and it could try to rise. Right now it is very much containing itself in consolidation zone between 23 and 2320 levels. We should not try to initiate any position. Stochastic rising, MACD is bullish, RSI is flat. Coming to the daily, now on the daily chart, see why this rise here. Prices are too much divergent from the moving average. Now started to look upwards. Uh, Prices are still divergent from the moving averages here, which is right now sitting at around 2330, 2360 zone. This zone is very, very critical for silver to break past by. Staying above 2360 is where the bulls will try to take over. And remember, these are very much achievable levels here for the day and for the week. Yes, also if you look at higher highs are seen here. So it is staying bullish. On the downside, support is seen at 23. I will wait for silver to stay above 2320 levels, then 2330, and then beyond that there are greater resistance, and very strong chance for it to achieve 2350-60 zone also is there. Stochastic rising, MACD willing to converge crossover. You can see silver completing this wave here, now willing to converge crossover on the upside. And also if you look at, see, this is how silver has behaved more or less in consolidation. So on the up move is possible here. Just let it stay about 2320 levels, you can buy, but then 2330 you should watch out for. 2350-60 is the next very nearby resistances. So I will say, rather, as long as 2360 is respected, we have to be watchful for silver, and 2360 is also achievable. But then you have to just note that you are trading with a stop loss at your entry price, because any point of time it can reverse as long as 2360 is not breached. Stochastic is at bottom trying to rise a bit. So looking at this, yes, you can buy 2320 with the caution note at 2330, 2350-60 levels, that as long as 2360 is respected, we have to be careful. Thus, trade with a trailing stop loss of 10 cents. On the downside, you can sell here at 23, and then 2280, 2260 levels is what you can look forward to. Yes, again on the downside as well, you have to trade with a trailing stop loss. Trade according, because 2280 on the downside is a great support. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch or signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Do watch that update as well. Thank you.